Good afternoon, my fellow Americans. This is Rick Redalen, the Maverick Doctor. I'd like to talk to you a little bit again about ideological differences in our world and in our country. I met a young Iranian man on a plane a few months back on my way to Washington State. He started talking about the Islamic faith, and he had moved from Iran to the United States 18 years ago and now lived in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I asked him why he had left Iran, and he said in Iran he was not a Muslim, and he had to always notify the government every time he was moving. Because he was not a Muslim, though, he said the government on a couple occasions burst into his home and took everything his wife and he owned and removed it. And he said they had no rights, there was nothing they could do about this, and so they would move every 2 years to try to stay ahead of the government, and usually it took 2 years for the government to catch up to them again. He said he and his wife decided they could not go through this any longer. He did not have anything good to say about Islam. He did say that Iran does accept Christians, Jews, and Islamic faith people, of course. He said Christians and the Jewish faith are not harassed and they're accepted, but if anybody were to try to explain their faith or get other people educated in the Christian or faith of Judaism, that would likely lead to imprisonment or the death sentence. He said even though he did not, because of his feelings towards faith of all kinds, he did not believe in any of the three faiths, and he just did not want to be harassed by the government anymore. So he had returned to Iran one time over the 18-year time period, and the last and only time he returned was 2 years previously. He said because of his experiences in Iran, he and his family would never return to Iran again. And I think that's a sad commentary on their society. He says most of the Iranians love Westerners, and he said they would like a Western style of government. He says what they do not want is America shoving democracy down their throat. They want democracy, but they want to select it for themselves. They do not want it pushed on them by us or our government. I think that's a fair thing to acknowledge and help them to carry through if we can, but without pushing our democracy on them. Again, this is Rick Redalen, the Maverick Doctor. I hope you have a blessed afternoon. God bless you, America. Have a great day.